We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Danny Duffy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
First pitch, 7:05.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So far this year against southpaws, Gordon is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
So far this season, Gordon comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. We are still scoreless. In now, Eloy Jimenez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Jimenez.
He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Duffy has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Soler is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Striding forward, Yasmani Grandal, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. No balls and 1 strike. Encarnacion at third with 2 away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across.
Good
hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. He enters play here at 288. 1 home run and 3 driven in. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting 7.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Number 66.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Batting 9. The center
So
fielder.
now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Brett Phillips will bat next as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
So close, yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Mondesi brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox nothing. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line drive base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that misses for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The next 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Leading up for the Royals.
One of the keys to
The left
securing a
fielder,
win, they want to keep
Alex
the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch
15,
him go about his business.
Second baseman.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just net.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right
So
fielder,
2 away
number
here in the
12.
Kansas City third.
Jorge.
And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Keuchel's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tim Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Eloy Jimenez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Runner! Anderson's running. In there. Now the throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Phillips is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way, and that misses inside 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Encarnacion rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
And this will be fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. KC leads this one 3-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Hunter Dozier digging in now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Full count now. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Franco.
Keiko gets the sign. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Garcia.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Foul ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the third base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line drive, base hit to right. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Skied into very shallow right. Mazara's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Royals are on top 3-2. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. Merrifield ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
The 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit back up the middle. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning with Merrifield next to bat. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Merrifield.
First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting. The right field.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hard hit towards center. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Striding in, Nomar Mazara. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Phillips arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing but.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Riding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 14.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals leave 1. Still tied 3. All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ian Kennedy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ian Kennedy.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he'll take a look at ball 1. To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Popped him up. Moncada is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Whit.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Eric Scotland will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Eric. Go Glove.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Mendick, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Bottom of the inning now. So stepping in, Jorge Soler hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 13.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Standing in now, Michael Franco. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. To 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And it's fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Count still full, 3-2. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did! Ball game over. So a 3-run blast to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Kansas City used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Eric Skoglund claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 runs on 10 hits, no errors.